Assalamu alaikum children, and welcome to another episode of Qasasul Atfal. My name is Samira and I'll be keeping you company for the next hour. This is our special time where we get to learn the fun way. We read stories, we watch cartoons, and we learn about everything around us. Come a little closer, hold my hand. Let's go to that special place where we have so much fun. Let's learn about Islam and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let's dream about Jannah and find ways to make Allah happy. Today, children, we have Auntie Nadia in studio. But first, let's go for a quick break.
We'll be back soon.
Welcome back, children. Assalamu alaikum, Auntie Nadia.
Walaikum salam.
And how are you today?
Alhamdulillah. And yourself, Samira?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. It's so glad to have you back in studio.
Jazakallah for inviting me.
It's always our pleasure. Auntie Nadia, guess what we have planned for you today?
I don't know, but are you going to tell me?
Of course I am. Today we have a story for you, and later on, inshallah, we'll be doing some arts and crafts. Children, will you be watching? Auntie Nadia, will you be watching?
I'll be listening very attentively, Samira.
Inshallah. Today, children, let's start the program off with the story. This story is called Fury or Force Cuts No Anger. Listen up closely. Once there was the wind and there was the sun. Both of them were arguing. The sun said, "I am the stronger one." The wind said, "No, I'm the stronger one." And so they carried on fighting every day and every night and every day and every night. So eventually the two of them decided it was time to have a competition, a trial of their strength. "Here comes a traveler," said the sun. "Let's see who can get him to take off his cloak." The wind said, "I'm the strongest. I'll get him to take off his cloak easily. I'll just blow it off." So the wind started. He blew hard. He blew rough. He blew hard. He blew rough. And then, what happened? The traveler held on tighter to his cloak. He didn't want the wind to blow his cloak away. And even with the wind, he was feeling cold. So he wrapped himself even tighter. The sun said, "It's now my turn." So all she did was come down gently and silently, and she made the traveler hot. The traveler got so hot that he decided to take the cloak off himself. And just like that, the sun won the battle between the sun and the wind, and who was more powerful? Auntie Nadia, do you know what we learned from the story?
I think I do. Never to boast, don't you think? Don't you agree with me, Samira?
Yes, and more importantly, that sometimes controlling your anger and being strong means keeping it all under control. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The strongest person is the one who can control his anger." Sometimes being gentle and kind and loving will definitely get the job done. Children, when you need something to be done, do you fight and scream and shout? Or do you be gentle and kind and loving? I hope you'll choose the second option, because if you do, and if you take the name of Allah with whatever you do, then inshallah you will get your work done and Allah will be happy with you. Auntie Nadia, did you learn your lesson today?
Definitely, I've learned my lesson today. And I'm so thankful and grateful to you after listening to your story.
I'm so glad, Alhamdulillah, and I hope all the children learn from it too. Now children, let's go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be doing some arts and crafts. Stay tuned. Welcome back, children. Welcome back, Auntie Nadia.
Jazakallah.
And how are you today?
Alhamdulillah. And you, Samira?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah. When we were reading the story, we didn't get to chat much. But there's one thing Auntie Nadia did tell me when we were gone for a break. She said that while she's reading her Quran, sometimes she forgets where she is. Isn't that right, Auntie Nadia?
That's very true. Are you going to help me?
Yes, of course. Through the break, I've been thinking what we can do to help Auntie Nadia to get through her Quran without losing where she is all the time. Children, do you know how we can help her? I know. We can make some Quran markers, and it's our arts and crafts section, so why not? Let's have some fun making Quran markers, and that way Auntie Nadia will never lose where she is, inshallah. To make our Quran markers, we use things that we have lying around the house so that it's easy for anybody and everybody to make our arts and crafts. To make our Quran markers, all we need is some cardboard, some crayons, some stickers, some colored markers, some colored pens or felt pens, anything you like to decorate. And inshallah today you'll see how easy it is to make markers for your Qurans. Why not make it for your friends and family? I'm sure they'll love it. Let's make some now. The first thing we're going to do is take our cardboard. I chose a bright green. Children, can you see the green that I've chosen? The next thing we're going to do is fold our cardboard into the size of the marker that we want. When we're pressing down flat, don't forget to make the dhikr of Allah. Say Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. You can now tear it out or even cut it out. There we go. My strip is ready for my Quran marker. The next thing I'm going to do now is to fold this strip in half so that I can get 2 markers for this strip. There we go. Remember, children, if you want, you can cut yours out with a fancy cutter. You can cut it out with a fancy scissor. You can cut it straight or keep it flat. You can do it any way you want, as long as it's a rectangle. Children, do you remember your shapes? What size is a rectangle? A rectangle has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. 2 short sides, 2 long sides, and that makes our rectangle. The next thing we're going to do now is to take our one edge and fold it down, and the other edge and fold that down. This way we make a pointed tip. I folded it down because this will go over our page that we're trying to save. Just like that. This part will stick out on the top of the Quran, and the rest will be hidden inside. The next thing we're going to do now is decorate it. I'm going to make a wonderful border. Remember, children, you can decorate your Quran marker any way you feel like. Auntie Nadia, how will you be decorating your Quran markers?
Samira, I like flowers. So can I make a small little flowers?
Of course. In fact, just for you, we won't just make one small flower, we'll make a whole lot. Let's do that now. I finished my border, so let's do a border on this end like that. And then, because you like flowers, let's make a flower in this corner and another one in this corner and one in this corner and our border on this side before we forget, and a little flower in this corner. Remember, children, you can make yours any way you want, and you can decorate it any way you want too. I'm writing Auntie Nadia's name on it, because this way I won't forget whose Quran marker it is. And because I love her so much, I'm going to draw a big heart.
I love you too, Samira, and that's the most beautiful Quran marker you've made for me.
And I'm glad you like it. Remember, children, you can make your Quran markers any way you feel, any shape, any color, any way, anyhow. We made ours plain and simple, but you can go all out with glitter and stickers and stamps if you want. Remember to have fun with it, because it's all yours. But we've come to the end of another show. Don't worry, we'll be back again soon. Don't forget to email me. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Until next time, fi amanillah, assalamu alaikum, and bye.